What up, everybody? First and foremost, thank you guys for checking us out tonight. Tonight, we decided to do something different. Of course, Friday night is usually for football, but we wanted everybody to understand Friday Night Lights is really all about the bands. So, first and foremost, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to my brother, Shelman Miller, with Columbia High School for helping me put this together. We wanted to try a virtual battle. And, due to COVID-19, unfortunately, we can't get close by like how we want to, but we still gonna have fun. We still gonna have a band event, and we still gonna make it popular. We still gonna have a great evening. So before anything else, let's do some quick introductions. Mr. Miller, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shelman Miller, native of Atlanta, Georgia, proud graduate of the Benjamin Elijah Mays High School out of Atlanta, Georgia. College graduate of Alabama A&M University, go Bulldogs. This is my 19th year as a music educator. My primary instrument is tuba. I also play piano. Play with a New Orleans style brass band called Coubon. So quick plug, weddings, bar mitzvah, parties, funerals, banquets, you name it, you need a band, Coubon brass band. I had to put the plug in. I'm currently the band director at Columbia High School. This is my 6th year there. I'm also on the band staff at Alabama A&M University, so I'm privileged and blessed to work on the staff at my alma mater. So that's been a fantastic experience working under Mr. Carlton Wright.
Cool. And for those who don't know me, my name is Oscar Wright, director of bands at Lamar High School from Charleston, South Carolina. Marched to the luxurious Lamar McLeod, Burke High School, graduate of Bethune-Cookman University, marching Wildcats, proud saxophone player, and all around band head. But for the most part, all about making sure everybody have a good experience with bands, and I want everybody to understand band is a great way of life. But a lot of you guys ain't here to hear our bios and our backstories. Y'all want to see some action. You want to see the band go down. So we're going to kick it off. We got 6 rounds. Now, the cool thing about this battle, this isn't like music from 18, 17, 16. This is music from 2020. So this is actually this year's band. You're going to see both groups perform, and you're going to hear some good music. If you guys have fun, hey, like, share, subscribe, put some comments in the chat. Let's get it on and popping. So we're starting off with Columbia High School. The first song we got is called Fear/Ice Cream Man. Now, we made sure there were no Teddy Riley issues. And that was a Teddy Riley issue, y'all. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go, Teddy.
Hey, this is the first one, so a glitch here or there. It's all right.
Yeah, that's the first one, y'all.
So while you're getting it queued up,
all right. So, and there's a special treat with this song. And once the song finishes playing, I'll let you know the special treat about it.
All right.
Right. All right, all right. So, cool fact I found out about that piece. Um, it was a student's idea. So, I actually want to bring the student to the front. Student is a drum major. From what I was told, a great musician with the Marching Eagles. So, everybody, please say a huge hey, shout out to Miss Ija Lewis.
What's
How you
up,
doing, Ija?
y'all? Hi, how are you?
So, Ija, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I came from a band that came from the FAMU, BCU type style. It's called Miramar High School. And that's basically where I got the idea of the song from, Miramar. And I want to give a shout out to Miramar because they really gave me the foundation that I have now. And basically, yeah, I started off with clarinet and then I came up here and played saxophone. And yeah, then I tried out
Now,
for drum major.
you just said the best instrument in the world. You said saxophone. That's what's up. So, what pushed you to want to have the band play this song?
Well, I never got this opportunity back home because it was such a short notice that I found out that I was moving. So I just wanted something original, something fresh to kind of pump up the band, pump up the game, so and then Mr. Miller, he was saying that he wanted a song with a chant in it since last
Mhm.
year. And I had wanted to do something about that, but I never got around to doing it. So, since it's my senior year, I thought, why not do it now, do it at one of these games? And yeah, that's how it happened.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, not to put you on the spot, but come graduation, what college you plan on going to?
Well, one of my top three is Jackson State University.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to do that to further my education in forensic toxicology and, also be a part of the band and further my education in music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So shout out to the Sonic Boom. Might have one coming up in 21. Now let me go ahead and throw this plug in. Boom Cookman. Okay. But once again, thank you for stopping by, and please keep up the great work. That was a great piece that you came up with. Showed a lot of talent. So thank you,
Thank
Aja.
you.
Thank you, Aja. All right. So next up, Lamar. That's me. We're up. So I'm used to DJing on an actual turntable. This is a new type of DJ for me. All right. So if I got any Lamar Silver Powerhouse members, hey, make some noise, type it in the chat. Let's show up and show out. So that was Raise Up, one of our favorite tunes. Mr. Miller, what's one of your favorite band tunes for your band to play?
It depends. The easiest answer is whichever one sounds the best. That's the favorite. Every now and then I have a favorite, and then, we all have those days at rehearsal, and they kill my favorite. Actually, I think from this year, one of the songs we played that we have coming up in the later rounds are kind of in my top 3. But
Okay.
the next one that's coming up on Never Satisfied, I think it's written well. It's in the good register for the kids. I think they just like it, so they kind of play it well. So let's go ahead and cue up that next one. Never Satisfied.
Yeah, sound like you was ready for that one. All right, so next round. And once again, huge shout out. Thank you guys in the chat. I see some good things going on. See some schools breathing their school pride. See a couple Eagles in the house.
All right.
See a couple Silver Foxes in the house. Let's keep the energy going. Video still loading. All right, I can see why that's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
You got a grooving tuba player back there, man. You got a
Yeah.
real good.
And he's just a junior. He's a junior.
He's what?
So, yep. Junior. I got him for one more year. So, I know he's got some eyes on him already.
Okay.
He plays just about everything, low brass, baritone, trombone. When COVID hit, we got sent home. He picked up electric bass, so he's been on electric bass for about 6 months. Saw one of his Instagram videos of him just wood shedding little finger exercises. So I can't wait for a jazz band to get kick started and to see what he can do with the jazz band. So for any collegiate directors here at Columbia, we got some well-rounded musicians that we're cranking out. So get that scholarship money lined up because we got some kids for you. Also, I want to shout out Caesar Andy. He's the one that did that arrangement of Never Satisfied. So shout out to Caesar. Hit him up for any tunes out of North Carolina A&T.
Caesar from NT. Huge shout out. Might have to hit you up soon. Now one thing not a lot of people know about Mr. Miller's a great arranger. I actually got the opportunity to meet him through an arrangement tournament. So we're building one thing. If you're watching this, band build bonds. Band build some real great connections. So of course, yeah, we're doing this all out of the love of band. Of course, we want to show our appreciation to our students. I see a lot of you guys showing your school pride. So yeah. So next up, we got Lamar High School. My school. Since you took it old school, I'm gonna try to take it old school too.
All right, let's go. All right. Hey, we just got paid, and I think today was my payday. I need to check my bank account. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
The funny thing is, a lot of people know I graduated from Bethune-Cookman, but my band director was a FAMU person, so I still got a little bit of FAMU roots in me. And he used to drill us with that song. That was one of his favorite go-to when he want to call something. It'll be a practice. Just got paid. So we kind of already knew it was coming when we heard that. So Alabama A&M. What prompted your decision coming from? Because you said you're from Atlanta. What prompted you to go to Alabama A&M?
Well, ultimately, I wanted to get away from home without getting too far away from home. Because at that time, I know I'm dating myself, and that's fine. Birthday is Tuesday. So I graduated from high school in 1997. And around that time, Morris Brown was good and solid and strong, kicking butt. Clark Atlanta was solid. Morehouse was even solid back then. Wasn't going to Morehouse because my dad went to Morehouse, so I didn't want to go that route. And my mom graduated from Clark. Wasn't trying to go to Clark. I just wanted to get away from home just to get out on my own. Then, as a tuba player, I had my horn preference. So I had to go to a school that had silver sousaphones. So that my choices were Tennessee State, Alabama A&M, the other school down in Montgomery. We won't mention them because it's Classic Week. Florida A&M, And those are like my main choices. I did get auditioned by Mr. Wells, and I hadn't considered Bethune-Cookman, and then I got a nice size scholarship offer, and then I looked at the total cost of the school and saw that what I need, even though the scholarship amount was a lot. So I heard Alabama A&M when they played Morris Brown when they came, and I was like, yeah, I can dig that tuba section. And then I came up for high school senior day, and they were playing song Groovin'. As I was walking up to the stadium, and it was just echoing all over campus. So I was sold at that point. And from talking to the chairman of the music department, because my dad saw that I really on my dad. He saw that the music department was on the upswing as far as building and growing, and I was sold at that moment.
Cool. Huge shout out to Alabama A&M. Huge shout out Prof. Wright. I call him Big Brother. So coming up with the next piece from Columbia High School Marching Eagles. This one is known as Sweet Dreams. So that tuba riff, did you arrange this one?
Yes, I did.
All right, so what prompted you to put that tuba riff in there? Because I heard that it was a nice little riff.
Well, in the tuba section of A&M, one of the tuba fanfares we played Sweet Dreams as a tuba fanfare. So I had to put it in there somewhere. And as far as for the full band, for my brass band experience, the Soul Rebels. Is it Soul Rebels or Rebirth? I think it's Rebirth. They play a version of Sweet Dreams, and the intro, the beginning, was their intro to it. So I kind of a little bit of a tribute to them. And if it wasn't for COVID, my theme for my halftime show this year would have been Dreams. So Sweet Dreams, ballad would have been Dream On by Aerosmith. The dance team feature would have been Gemini Dreams by the Moody Blues. And dancer team would have been Something with Dream in the title. But yeah, I had fun. It was really cool to actually arrange that this summer, and use that in some of the Rangers challenges, and I wanted to make it playable for the kids, but also push them at the same time. And they did me pretty good. We won't talk about. I'm a perfectionist, so some of the percussion parts weren't exactly what I put down on paper, but they did okay. So I'm not going to throw them under the bus. So I really didn't water it down much. So it was a little tough, and they handled it pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I think all directors are perfectionists somehow. And like you said, unfortunately with COVID, we all kind of had big plans for this upcoming year. We're just fortunate we're able to do something.
Yes.
And looking at how you guys looked like you had a great year, even with the pandemic going on. And I think we had a pretty good year.
Fingers are crossed, knocking on wood, praises to the one up top. Like, it was nothing but God.
I think, I got high hopes for 2021. I got high hopes for 2021.
Yeah.
All right, so next up, we got Lamar High School. For some reason, I like old school music. Old school is the best school music for me.
I agree.
But I know I'm going to have some young ones in my chat saying, what you talking about? So...
Hey. I hear you got a tuba that's holding it down the back. I hear.
You
muted.
junior, yeah, I hate that. But yeah, he's a junior. One of the best things that happened to the band program. Got heart for years. Love everything he does. He always come and he always try to find ways to challenge himself. So that's one cool thing about him. And the other funny thing about a lot of my kids are one of those ones where if I'm like, all right, hey, we're just gonna run this, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Nah, we're gonna run this till it's right. So when you got kids that want it perfected, hey, I love them. I love them to death. So talking football, we ain't gonna talk about high school football, but what's one of your most memorable games?
Well, for A&M in '98, when A&M was just getting into the SWAC, and we played Southern University for our homecoming. And I have never seen Louis Cruz Stadium packed that much. From the bottom to the top, it was a sellout. It was so many folks that we have a two-sided stadium. The open area where our scoreboard is, there was folks in the grass in the end zone. So we did the wave. The wave started, it went from one end all the way down to the band, to the folks that was in the grass, to the southern side, and it came back. Like I was like, wow, it was a great, fantastic game experience. And we actually beat Southern at our homecoming, so that was awesome too. That just topped it. Some other good games, it's classic weekend, so there's been doesn't matter what the records are of the two schools, that game is always going to go down to the wire. Very seldom has it been a blowout either way. So, of course, good band battles, section battles, and just a good overall game and great experience from just the vibe of the crowd to the tailgate, marching in, marching out. You can't beat, like, that's the Magic City Classic is the best classic on earth. I know folks are gonna say, nah, Bayou. Check the attendance. We sell out all the time. Even in the bad weather last year, we still had like 60,000, something like that. And that was a down year. So we always compete with, so the Bayou Classic is up there. But if you've never attended the Magic City Classic, just do it once and then you do your comparison. But I'm biased, so I haven't been to Bayou Classic. So, yeah. But
Wow. And for those who don't know, there's a lot of classics. Of course, anytime there's a classic, there's always trash talk. Of course, if you know Cookman and Florida Classic, Alabama A&M and Alabama State, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of fun. So if you ever want to do some research, check out Alabama A&M and Alabama State's Magic City Classic. Please check it out. All right, so for those who don't know, and this is kind of like an inside joke, every week we have a performance. Myself, Mr. Miller, and a couple other directors. We have one song that we compare, and we always try to say, "All right, I think my version's better than yours," or "Hey, I think you might got me on this version." So since we've gone to round 4, we flip it. This time, Lamar is starting. So Lamar is up. And Mr. Miller probably know what song this is.
I think I do. Come on, Teddy.
got some people saying sound is out. Was the sound out on your end, Mr. Miller?
Right up until the very end.
Okay. If you can, in the chat, if you can let me know, did the sound come back? Okay, because I got some saying, hey, the sound did go out.
Okay.
So let's do a quick audio check. Small Teddy Riley issues. So. All right, are we good? Only in? Okay. Yeah, they say it came back on in. All right, cool. Yeah, we apologize about that, guys. This is the first time, first virtual battle. Like I said, we're trying to get Teddy Riley to leave. He's still working on his mic. So it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, me and Mr. Miller, we got a joke going. We got a Nuckabee Buck battle. He told me what I need to work on with mine. I'm still trying to figure out what to tell him he need to work on with his, because I think it's pretty good. So this is Columbus High School.
And I gotta give a shout out to Mr. John Massey. He's one of my arrangers that helps out. Also works with my grad students. He's a current student at Alabama A&M University. So this is his arrangement of Nuckabee Buck. So anybody, if you need some arrangements, hit him up. John Massey. I think he's got like a website or something. So message me. I'll put you in contact with him unless we play each other. And if we play each other, you'll get it like in December.
So sound like you got all the good arrangements. Come on, man. Stop hogging.
I mean, you know, it's an A&M thing. You know, we read greatness on the hill.
Okay. All right, so we're around for Nuckabee Buck.
Here, he's forced out of bounds at around the 26-yard line.
I had to pause. My kids say they love it. I'm getting a little jealous. Okay. Yeah, my kids over here. Love it. I got one kid saying Mr. Right, the long T. So I already know what that means. I mean, I got step. So, looking at Well, first, how long were you at Columbia High School? How long have you been there?
This is my 6th year.
Wow, 6 years. I've seen that you guys done a lot of performances. What performance stick out to you the most?
Well, in my Facebook memories, this is about to come up. So about, I think, 3 years ago, we were invited to participate in the Parade of Heroes in Washington, D.C. And that was, for some of the kids, the first time leaving the state of Alabama, first time going on a real overnight trip that wasn't like from Huntsville to like the county, next county over, or to a relative's house or something like that. And to make that trip happen, it took a lot of support from the community, faculty, and staff of the school, and just a lot of hard work on behalf of the students and the parents to make the trip happen in the first place. And just to see, we almost didn't make it. We almost didn't go because for directors, you can't pay the bus company the night you roll out. You got to have everything paid in full at least a month ahead of time. So it was looking like it just wasn't going to happen. And a couple of parents stepped up and just sponsored students to go. And band is about pulling together, and we pulled together and we went up, had a great time, toured Howard University, and we were able to rehearse in their band room. And this is under Mr. Newsom before he retired. And he said, "Hey, we got a game on Saturday. Feel free to stop on by." I was like, "Okay," because Saturday was the day we returned. And he even said, "If you get here soon enough, you might could play with us." What? Oh, okay. So needless to say, we went back, and we didn't get there in time to march in, but we got in and we sat next to Howard because I forgot who they were playing, but they weren't there. So on the timeout, Howard played a song, and on the next timeout, we played a song, and then we went not battling each other, but just alternating back and forth. And then for the fifth, we kind of alternated songs. It was great. The kids had fun, but it was a little cold because this is November in DC. So I wanted to play some songs, but I could see the look in the kids' eyes, like, "Can we please go home? I can't feel my fingers." So I was like, okay, they're done. Like, they're having fun, but now it's about to be not fun. But yeah, that was one of my greatest memories, greatest performances. The next one was the first time that we earned superior ratings at our music performance assessment. That was about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, because last year was the third year in a row we made superiors. So yeah, so we do it all. So just do marching band year round, your concert band, jazz band, marching band, ensembles. We keep it rolling. We keep them busy.
That's what's up. That is what's up. So we're gonna kick off into this fifth round. And then we got one more round after that. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Keep up the comments, keep up the likes. And yeah, like I said, this is the first time for us. So thank you for bearing with us. I know Teddy Riley. I just saw him walk to go make himself a sandwich. So hopefully he won't bother this one. So Lamar High School, you are up. So quick pause, quick pause. I'm gonna pick on my baritone player in a second. So I had to do a quick pause, and like I said, I'm gonna pick on my baritone player. So first, huge shout out to Brandon Hopkins. I got this arrangement from him, Brandon Hopkins at Prairie View A&M in Texas. That part, that da da da, it was originally just for tubas. My baritone player, apparently she snuck and found out what the note was. So we're at the game, and next thing you know, I'm here, yeah. Like, who's the other person? And of course, you see the smile, like, hey, I did it, I got it. You can't say anything. But something about Friday nights and kids actually just getting out there, that's always a great thing for us. So, you want to introduce your next song, sir?
Yeah. Our next song, I think this is one of the band's favorites. I know I have my favorite. Then there's the other one. You can tell when the kids like a song because they always want to play it, and when it's time to stop, they don't want to. Yeah. So this is that song. So this is "Presidential," I think, by Youngbloods. This is another John Massey arrangement.
And when, matter of fact, when you guys hear it, you can hear the excitement in this piece. So. I'm gonna have a question about them trombones. I gotta ask. So, like I said, I gotta ask about those trombones. Let me guess. That's their favorite. That's their favorite song out the whole band.
I think so.
Because I think I heard them turn it up another level.
Yeah. So believe it or not, you can't see on the video, and 2 baritones.
It's 2 baritones?
2 baritones.
Oh.
Yeah. I think
So,
just be given the chance to shine, and it's just them. You got to come with it, or else the whole band's gonna turn around and look at you crazy. So I guess that was their motivation. And also Brother Massey also works with the brass. He's a tuba player also at A&M. So another low brass specialist. So he's getting to fill the horns up without making the ugly sound, but you're still working on every now and then they get a little excited, and I gotta say, hey, you're getting a little edgy. Let's round that back out. But on that one, they've grown a lot. And all the trombones that are playing there are all sophomores.
what?
Yeah, those all. In fact, wait, the trombones are sophomores, and there's 1 junior baritone, 1 sophomore baritone. Yeah.
So you have a relatively young group.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So when it comes to your approach of band, because you know how some directors they prefer have a brass heavy, some like it well balanced. This Walker want me to know it was the baritones taking it up. Okay.
Yeah.
B-tones in the house. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's he's one of them. That's Shamar. Yeah.
So when it comes to approach of bands, do you have like a brass band approach, or are you trying to do like a well balanced? What's your approach?
Well, the approach right now is just to work with what I got, work with whoever shows up. My feeders are doing a fantastic job, and we're just now getting consistency with feeders with our middle school programs. So I'll kind of hit them and say, hey, I'm a little thin on low brass. I need you to send me some trombones soon. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. So I don't have any freshman trombones. I have 1 freshman too, but he wasn't at that game that night. I don't have any freshman baritones. From trumpets, I have 4 freshman trumpets and about another 4 upperclassmen trumpets. Only 1 senior. So the band as a whole is pretty young. So this year I'll be losing. Well, in 2021 I'll be losing 9 or 10 seniors, and I have a freshman class of about 20, 21, 22, something like that.
Okay.
In a few years, I'll be hurting bad. So I'm gonna be reaching down to my middle schools and make sure I continue to get an incoming class, because once this freshman class graduates, hopefully they stay. So hopefully they continue to have fun. We're able to have those wonderful band experiences, so that they stay and encourage their middle school friends to stay. And next thing you know, we're gonna have to knock down some walls in the band room and expand.
Speak that into existence, man. Speak that into existence.
Yes,
And
yes.
you're a middle school director listening. First and foremost, thank you. You are
Yes.
needed. You are loved. Middle school band directors matter. They make a world of a difference for high school directors. So yeah. And if you're a middle school student that's playing and you're watching this, keep playing. We need you. We need you in high school. We need you on the college level. We need you. We need more musicians.
And it is possible to do sports in high school and band. Football only lasts 3 months. If you go into the playoffs, 3.5, maybe 4. And After that, what you gonna do? So I have one of my saxophone players. He's a lineman. So the way I operate, um, if you are committed to a sport, when that sport is in season, you're committed to that sport. So he's in the band class. He's learning his scales. He's learning all the music, so that if we have a parade, he knows the music. He can just jump right on in. But on after school, he goes to football practice, and at the game, he's on the football field. And if there's a parade that Saturday, straps up, marches the parade. And then their last game was last night, so he's full in band. So you can do both. It does require commitment on your side because you got to manage that time well. I also have two freshmen who are on the basketball team. I have another percussionist who's an upperclassman on I think he's on the JV basketball team. So you can do sports and band. It is possible, but you have to make sure that you give equal effort to both. You can't kind of let band slack just because, all right, it's basketball season now, so I'm not going to practice because it's about basketball. And just the same way, I wouldn't want you to slack on basketball just because it's time for NPA. You got to give equal effort to both commitments and honor both commitments because that builds character.
Right. And one thing I always tell my students, especially those who like sports, you got so much playtime, and then eventually you're on the bench. Band, you always get playtime, always. Mm-hmm. So it's not a matter of can I get in the game. You're in there. Be it marching band, pep band, jazz band, concert band, is no substitution for you. You're there. So,
And one more band plug before I feel like we're gonna end up getting on this tangent and we'll be on this all night. At some point, athletes, you're gonna have to retire. Your body just won't respond the way you want it to. But on your band instrument, you can play your band instrument until it's your turn to enter the pearly gates. So band can be for life. Music can be for life. Any other sport, at some point, you're gonna have to hang up those cleats, hang up those shoes, because at some point, the body just won't do it. But with music, I plan to retire and still play my tuba until I don't know, until I need another lung or something. I don't know. I will never stop.
Cool. And that is so true. All right, so we're about to kick off this final round. Had some good music going so far. So we're gonna make sure we kick it off right. First up is gonna be Lamar High School. I'm getting a little better at this, just a little. So that was a tribute in a way, a shout out to Benedict College. That's one of their big stand tunes, and we actually had a couple kids go to Benedict, so that was kind of our way of saying, hey, thanks for going, thanks for making us proud. Continue to keep, representing Lamar High School well. But lately, I've been making sure that, hey, I want my students to understand, and not just my students, but all students in general. If you put the work in and if you're determined, you can go anywhere you want to. If I got a student that say, hey, I want to go to Cal State, let's go ahead, get you straight. Let's get you, working, find out the requirements and get you there. If I got a student saying, hey, I want to go to Miami, I want to go Orangeburg, I want to go this place, that place. Hey, let's get you going. The sky's the limit for you guys. If it were me having to push you, get there, I'm going to push you. And a lot of directors, we are like that for a reason. We want you guys to make the best of your life. So first, once again, thanks for coming on the virtual band battle. Columbia High School Marching Eagles. I'm going to close it out because simple fact, they did bring the heat. The question that was asked was who want the smoke? And I know Mr. Miller is still asking that question. So you want to introduce your last piece?
Yeah. So the last selection for the night is another John Massey arrangement. This is almost like a HBCU anthem. Well, one of them, because there are several. But this one, Swag Surf.
Time to swag surf, y'all.
Just a reminder that KID all things clean.
Good percussion. I want to ask about that trumpet real quick. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna ask about that trumpet. What grade that trumpet in?
The one that you heard was, if that's Chase, he's a junior.
Junior? Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to let him know, maroon and gold look great on.
I mean, maroon is a great color anyway. So
you're right. You're absolutely right. Once again, huge thank you, huge round of applause, huge shout out, Columbia High School Marching Eagles. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. For everybody that stayed tuned, that stuck with us, thank you guys. This is the first, but we plan on doing some more. Next week we might have one brewing, and then from what it looked, we got a couple directors that's interested in doing this. Just understand the next one we're gonna do, Teddy Riley's not gonna be in the building at all. We're gonna have babyface connection. But other than that, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Huge shout out, Marching Eagles. Huge shout out to the Civil Powerhouse. You guys have a great night.